10:57 p.m. averages. There you go. 11:04 in the evening. That's all these Activell here. So like, you know what, I'm just gonna take some very impulsive decision, and I might be overdoing it. I don't know, I'll see. Certainly taking that into account though. This is the box that it came from. It was completely full, so there's 2 here. There's number 2 here. I was like, oh, may as well just take some, so I did. It was very, 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 very impulsive. But I actually don't feel overfull after doing that, surprisingly. But yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay. Alright, anyway, I think I will dry away, use some of this energy that I've got now from eating all that food and drinking all those Activell, and that will probably be it for this video, outside of one more thing that I have to say. But I'm gonna dry up for now, and then I'll let the next clip play. Never mind, I've just realised I can just let it play now. So I've been thinking, I'm just drying away right now. So I've been thinking, it's been easier to make these videos now. Seemingly, it's become seemingly easier to make these videos now. And I don't think that this has become the case today because it's actually become more easy to do certain things. But I think it's instead come from the fact that I'm now starting to realize how much invalidation that I've been doing when I would be doing the things that I want to do on a daily basis. By saying, even at the simple thought of doing something that I want to do, like an 80-kilogram squat, like imagining myself doing an 80-kilogram squat, I'd invalidate myself by saying it's something I should be doing. And I've even thought about that as for my health. Taking care of my health is something that I should be doing, and I wouldn't congratulate myself for doing that, for going out of my way to do that. So I'll basically be damned if I did do the things I would want to do, and I'd be damned if I didn't, because, even on an individual basis when just thinking about it by myself, because on one end, if I didn't, I'd say, well, I haven't done as much of X, Y, and Z as I would like, which I complain about. According to Google, complaining by definition is expressing dissatisfaction with things. It was something else in that definition as well, but I don't remember. But yeah, I certainly would be doing that over and over and over. I'll be doing it excessively. I'd say I'd be doing it excessively because I'd be doing it and I would seem to not be making much progress. And I'd just be repeating myself over and over and over again. I noticed myself repeating that phrase. I haven't been doing as much of X, Y, and Z as I'd like, especially gym instructor course learning. I remember saying that, recording myself saying that. I know I have. I can't think of any links, video links, or make any video references as to where, but I know I have. And because of this complaining on both sides, I just, oh, the light's flickering. The lights have been flickering recently, I don't know why. But yeah, because of the complaining I'll be doing on both sides, I just, I would do, but I wouldn't appreciate the fact that I'd be learning and progressing. I was gonna say I wouldn't be appreciating my wins, but is anything in life a win? And is anything in life a loss? It's whatever you want to make it out to be, really, I'd say. For example, if someone were to pass away, someone might see that as a loss, and another person might see that as a celebration, something worth celebrating over. It's that is quite a dark example, it's quite a morbid example. However, it was the example that I came up with in my mind, and I was thinking whether I say that, but it's my opinion. It's my opinion. I don't mind releasing those thoughts. I've got to give myself the freedom to release my thoughts somewhere, even if it's off camera and in private. Otherwise, I wouldn't be allowing myself to think freely and truthfully. The fact that the lights are flickering, and they have been for the past few days, could be something that I complained about. However, they still work. Oh, it's even flickering. One of the lights is even flickering without it showing on camera. Right. So I can clearly see which one's flickering. Okay. At least the lights still work. I can feel grateful for that. At least we have running water. At least I can feel grateful for that. We have heating, and I have food to eat. I can feel grateful for that. Yeah. If I were to go out of my way to feel grateful for something, like even thinking about doing something that I'd want to do, which I could feel grateful about, I'd instead say something that I should be doing. Because of that, I would have I could have been creating so much suffering based off that and that alone. And hence, I'd just be having days that seem to go so fast because of sleep routine, waking up at like 12 in the afternoon and getting up, starting my day, if you want to call it that, at 12 in the afternoon. Potentially because of that, at least partially. Yeah. At least I'll figure. At least I have a clearer understanding, at least an explanation of some sort as to the cycle that I was going through. That meant I actually had been devaluing my efforts by invalidating them, by implying to myself that because these are things I should be doing, that they don't really hold value, they're not necessarily anything worth appreciating, and in that sense I'll be devaluing them because I should be doing them. I don't know if this is actually going, or if this is what's actually causing the invalidation. However, it could be like how, I mean, from an individual basis, it could be that that's causing it, and even outside of that, how my parents could have treated me in the past, and maybe even now as well, like not listening to me through basic things. But yeah, I think I at least have a clear understanding of what's going on and why I'd be feeling so unhappy, so angry from day to day, and coping with that anger through laughter, through watching a whole load of YouTube. I need to carry on making this progress that I'm making for sure. Oh, actually, I don't want to make it seem like I have to by force. I'd like to, and I certainly plan to. That's for sure. I think in order to progress, what I should do is, or not necessarily should, but can do. I don't want to invalidate myself again. I don't want to invalidate my efforts again by saying should. But what I can do is go out my way to congratulate myself on learning new things. Make it fun. Make learning the headstand fun. And eventually the handstand and learning how to walk in handstand. Make it fun. Or at least engaging. I can go out of my way to make it fun even through the times in which I hadn't yet completed the skill. I can make it fun by appreciating the small amounts of progress that I'd be making. And in between times in which I might not think I've been making signs of progress, or in between times in which I won't see any obvious signs of progress, what I can do is just learn, go out of my way to learn, and then when I do see the signs of progress, I can appreciate them. Take time to appreciate them so that I'm actually validating the thing. I'm actually giving myself validation for the things that I'm doing. Self-validation, I think it's called. I don't know. I think it's something I've heard on the internet. Without this blooming internet, I don't know where would I be? I certainly could have made something big of myself even without the internet. However, that could have been a lot more of a challenge. That's not something that I have to think about though, because the internet is here to stay. The internet absolutely is here to stay. So I may as well use it to my advantage. All of this unhappiness could have come from being in my head a lot as well, in which I'll be thinking thoughts about violent songs, or violent lyrics, and making my own thoughts that would be anger-inducing based off those. Yeah. I don't know if you can see that, but my left eye is twitching. Hold on a second. I didn't record any footage after that point, so I'm gonna say now is the end of the video. I could really go on and say the typical stuff. Oh my god, hope you enjoyed, hope you like, hope you subscribe. Oh, that's so typical, man. I see things in which I see things and hear things on the internet which are so typical, and I might actually be starting to feel borderline pissed off when I do. I've been making myself feel that way. I'm not sure why though, but I'll understand it later on. It could be to do with the invalidation that I spoke about earlier, but I'm not sure. Could be. Yeah, I just wanted to say that this is the end of the video, and I think I'm gonna go out of my way to post my meal videos on a daily basis. Not so I can keep up with my eating habits or anything like that, even though I would be doing that, but instead, because I now think that I'm ready to, after working through that invalidation stuff that I did today, outside of the video before making the clips in which I was talking about the invalidation stuff. Yeah. But anyway, that's it. Just we finito, and cheers to making more videos, and cheers to growing in life and doing the things and progressing in life, learning in life, and doing what I truthfully want to do in life, following my own script rather than following other people's script. That's it, man. That's it. Though I'm not clenching my jaw as much as I might have been doing in the past when I say that, and I feel comfortable in saying that. Physically I feel comfortable, mentally I feel at peace as well. Just to make it very clear, I do physically feel at peace too, except my sternum a little bit. I don't sense fear, but I do feel a little bit of pain, especially my lower back. Not even because of lower back pain, but I think it's because I just have been on the bed for a while. But yeah, I'm done. Cheers to learning, cheers to growing, cheers to no longer invalidating myself, which could have been why I would have sexual thoughts with certain people that I've met in the gym, because because of limerence, because I'd see that, oh, I'd validate them doing stuff, but I wouldn't validate me doing stuff. Yeah. Cheers to doing more of that. Cheers to more self-validation. Cheers to more self-love. Cheers to a healthy amount of self-validation, a healthy amount of self-love, a healthy way of life, really. Live it up until the day I die, because that day will come sooner or later. And felt a lot of fear towards those sorts of thoughts, but it could be because of the future, and by having those thoughts, I might be trying to undo the fact that one day I will pass away. And I think of it as this major big deal, when it could just be no more than me just being unconscious, and that's it. Of course my body would be rotting, but in terms of what I'd feel, it would just be me in an unconscious state, surely. Anyway, I'll leave it at that. I'm done.